Well, hi there folks. If you're a follower of my channel, you'll know that a few weeks ago, I bought 4 lovely old planes at a garage sale for just £100. I'm slowly getting them sorted out. Lovely biplane, 86 Texan, a little ME109 and a rather beautiful Dynam Sonic 1.85 powered glider. I'm slowly getting them sorted out and ready to fly. In fact, a couple of maidens have already happened, but basically the Sonic 185 fell apart on its maiden. Once I'd re-glued various bits, it still wasn't great. The glide wasn't great, plus it was crabbing. So after that I did a bit more gluing, in particular tailplane, which was kind of not even properly fitted on. Did a bit more gluing, and it was time for another test flight of the Sonic. This is how it went. Right, Sonic 185. First time I flew it, wing fell off. Second time it was crabbing. Flew kind of okay, but aileron control wasn't great, so I've actually done a rudder mix now. T-tail was falling off, so I've actually fixed that. Wing is glued on properly. First thing I'm going to do is see if it's still got this crabbing tendency, and if so, give it a bit of rudder trim to try and get it to actually glide straight when it's on a glide. And then I'm going to risk chucking it and see what happens. Right, well, like I say, the first thing I want to do is see if I can get this to glide properly. That would be something, wouldn't it? Previous owner had actually put a shim under here to actually give it a slight negative balance. And as I say, last flight it was actually falling off. So let's see what happens when I just throw it. Oh, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Give it a little bit of right rudder. Oh, well actually that's interesting. I've sub-trimmed it and it's already max. No, it's already trimmed max. I'm not going to give it any more. I'm just going to give it a gentle throw. I've actually also put in elevator throttle mix, which is a first for me. The rudder mix was the first for me. But I'm not going to give this such a hard throw this time. I'm just going to give it 2/3 throttle this time, because last time it went skyward, stalled and then fell out of the sky. Let's come over here. Smaller bushes for it to crash into. I think my throttle elevator mix is working too well, because I couldn't get the nose up. But that's half throttle now. Oh yeah, I need less. It's diving too much when I open the throttle now. But that is flying really nicely now. The rudder mix worked really well. And I can see a bird under that cloud. See if I can actually do a bit of climbing here. Trouble is you can't see it, can you? Oh, it's much more responsive to aileron input now. And that is hands-free. Just under half throttle, hands free. Oh, I heard the motor stop then. Oh, it's still all right. I thought I'd lost power. If you saw one of my videos the other day, I had a total power out. But look at that, isn't that great? What a lovely flyer. Oh man, I love it. That cost me £20 at the garage sale, and £20 because there wasn't a carbon spar in it. If there was any breeze, that would soar beautifully. Well, people put flaps on these because the glide is so good. As you saw, I totally screwed that one up. I'm going to have to start my landing approach from way further back and lower. No, it's still climbing. Oh. No damage from that little incident, but had one more flight, and partly because I was distracted by somebody on the runway, but mostly because the throttle was closing just under half throttle, managed to drop it in the trees on my approach in the next flight. Anyway, got it out of the trees, no damage, but checking it over I discovered the calibration problem with the speed controller, so recalibrated it and had one more flight because I really wanted to see if I could crack a proper landing approach for this. So let's check that one out. That's not a full battery, but as you can see, it was at 70%. As you can see, even with a 70% battery, it climbs like stink when you want it to. And as I said in my intro, I've actually done a throttle elevator mix to try and stop it climbing too much, but it's so it's behaving a bit better now when I open the throttle. When I open the throttle, I've actually got to give it up elevator, which is nice. That's the way I would have wanted it. But that is such a beautiful flyer. Right, that is now half throttle. Pretty much hands free. It just has such a beautiful glide. Right, I'm going to try a landing approach not into the trees. Come across this way, chop the throttle there, but it glides forever. I'm going to have to put the nose down. Put the nose down. Put the nose down. Nose down, no. Well, that was a bit better, wasn't it, chaps? But I can see why people actually put flaps on these, because it has such a superb glide that you can just never get it down. Anyway, so that's the end of this episode of the saga of the 4 planes for £100 garage sale planes. I've got a message from couriers that the one retract that I wanted for the Harvard / Texan has arrived. Wings came off that last time, did get it flying. Next time it's going to be better. Quite a quick bird, I must say. So if you want to see how that goes, don't forget to hit the old subscribe button. If you've enjoyed this, please give it a like. Helps my algorithms and all that stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching. That's all for now. Hopefully catch you all again soon. And I'll leave you with the maiden flight and crash of the 86 Texan. I'm getting that sorted too. I reckon it's going to be absolutely perfect next time. So if you want to see that, like I say, don't forget to hit the old subscribe button. But I'll stop waffling on. Here's the video. Bye for now.